Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Haley and I moved to Raleigh, North Carolina back in August, and I have been busy these last few months decorating our apartment and just getting things the way that I want them to be. And since it is now the holiday season, I have decided to decorate for Christmas. That may sound kind of weird to you guys because who doesn't decorate for Christmas? But I have not decorated for Christmas for like the last 5 years. Not because I didn't want to or was not in the holiday spirit, but because we were always gone during Christmas for about the last 2 weeks of December, so I never really wanted to like put time and money into decorating our house. But this year, since we are in a new space in a new city, I just wanted to make our holiday season more cozy. So I'm basically starting from scratch. I had to go out and buy all new Christmas decor, but it was also really exciting to look around at all the Christmas decorations. So I did get a pretty big haul of things that I'm going to share with you guys today and give you some inspiration. Another thing about my style is that over the years, I feel like my style changes year by year. Things I may have liked 5 years ago, I probably don't like now. So I'm kind of keying into more of my style as I'm growing up. And this year, I really wanted to create staple pieces that I can use year after year because the stuff I got, in my opinion, is very neutral and just more of the vibe that I am now leading towards. I feel like it's very traditional and it's not super loud or any one specific genre of decorations. So I'm really loving just a lot of natural greenery and like faded Christmas tones like cranberries, dark yellow mustardy golds, and the darker greens. So that's what you'll be seeing throughout my haul, is just very kind of neutral, traditional Christmas decor. So I hope you guys enjoy. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into it because there is a lot. So go ahead and grab a cozy beverage and stick around. All right, so let's just go ahead and get into it. The bulk of my Christmas decor I ordered online from Magnolia Home. You guys probably know of it. It is Joanna Gaines' home decor line. She also has Hearth and Hand with Magnolia at Target, which is also a really great brand. But this year, I somehow just stumbled across Magnolia's website again, and I fell in love with their Christmas line this year. So that is where I got my inspiration. I snagged up all the pieces that I could, and I've just kind of been collecting them as they come in. But I finally have my entire order. So we're gonna go ahead and start with Magnolia Home. So I have everything here in front of me, so you may see me jumping around to grab certain things, but it is pretty much spread out all around me. So yeah, that's what's going on here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the first piece. This is the Real Touch Cedar Mix Wreath, and it is quite large. The thing I love most about this greenery is the Real Touch, so it looks and feels very realistic. So I definitely wanted to splurge a little bit on the greenery this year because I know that year after year I can always go back to these. So I did end up going with the plain. They also have ones that come with like berries in them, and they also have like a pine variation, but I really liked this cedar mix, and what I plan on doing is I can basically use this as a base every year. So this year I'm gonna go ahead and add some bells. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach some bells on here and some cranberry colored ribbon. So that's what I plan on doing with this wreath this year. And then next year, if I wanna change it up a little bit, I can add something else. So that's why I chose just the plain wreath. I'm planning on putting this up in my kitchen behind me above the microwave. So really like this piece here. To go along with that same style, I picked up the matching garland as well. So I got 2 of these. This is the Real Touch Cedar Mix Garland. So it's the same exact greenery as the wreath, so they're gonna match perfectly. And I picked up 2 of these to go around my kitchen windowsill. So everything in the kitchen will be matching, and I just love that. I love a little matching moment. So I picked up the cedar mix stems, and this matches, of course, the wreath and the garland as well. And I picked up a bunch of these to fill a vase so that I can have it on my kitchen island because we do have a very large kitchen island. So I needed a big vase and I needed a lot of stems. So I went with these. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. I literally just copied this from Magnolia's website. I saw the vase was already styled for their Christmas collection with the cedar stems and then these red berry picks. So I got 6 of these red berry picks, and these are the most realistic berries I've seen. I have been to Michael's, Target, Joann Fabrics, pretty much everywhere, and these ones just take the cake as far as being realistic. So it is quite big, like I said, but this is the centerpiece for my kitchen island. So I have all of my cedar mixed stems and a couple of the red berry picks sticking out. I also picked up this really large vase to put everything in. I just loved how it was styled on the website, so I had to recreate it, and I am obsessed. This is probably my favorite piece for this year. So the last piece of greenery that I picked up from Magnolia is another garland. So I picked up the pine version. It has little pine cones all over it, and also once again it looks super realistic. So I plan on hanging this one above my hallway mirror. I picked up 4 stockings this year, and they are really beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the first one. So this one is in the color cranberry. It has this really cute bell accent right here that's already a part of the stocking. And then I picked up the exact same one, but in this really pretty yellow gold color. So this one also has the same bell detail here. The next 2 stockings are a little bit more extra. They are definitely the stars of the show. So I'll go ahead and show the third one that I got. This one is a little bit bigger than the velvet stocking. I like that they're all gonna be like different lengths. And both of these next ones have really pretty velvet ribbons tied to them. So that is another thing I want to do this year, is use a bunch of ribbon around the house. So I really love how these ones already had the tied ribbons attached. The last stocking here is this really pretty plaid stocking. This one once again has a really pretty kind of mustard yellow bow attached. And this one also matches the velvet ones with this more neutral toned material at the top. But yeah, I really love the colors in this plaid. It's definitely more neutral and not like super out there in your face Christmas, so really like this one. I also picked up 4 of their antiqued bell stocking holders. So these are what they look like. I'm gonna come a little bit closer. So this is a antiqued brass looking bell, and it has really pretty etched details all throughout the bell, and on this white marble plaque, and then it has the little brass holder right here. So I picked up 4 of these, and they are stunning. I am obsessed, and these will definitely be used for years to come. So I just have a couple more things here from Magnolia. I picked up this set of 6 ornaments from their line. It's kind of hard to see them with the reflection there, but I'll take one out to show you. So these are the Mercury glass and gold botanical ornament set of 6, and how beautiful are they? So it has that Mercury glass and then the brass painting of different like flowers and stems on them. So I couldn't resist these. I had to get them. They're not too heavy, but they definitely have some weight to them. So definitely got to be careful with these ones since they are glass. I'm also going to be decorating our dining table this year because we will be having like a Christmas dinner here. So the first couple of things I picked up were these tea towels. So if you notice, they are the same color as the stockings, like same material and everything. So a little matchy moment as well. So I picked up the winter plaid tea towel and the amaryllis tea towel. And then to match that as well, I picked up the set of 4 winter plaid napkins. So these will go on the dining table. And then to kind of tie everything in, I got these napkin rings, and these are in the antique brass. So these pretty much match the stocking hangers, except for the napkin rings are a little bit more of a yellow gold and more shiny, but I still love them regardless. And I like that everything is like tied in, because as you can see, we do have an open living concept. So if you're looking around, you know, everything's matching. The next thing I picked up for the table was the Andorra scalloped edge placement set of 4. So these are placemats. So I really love the scalloped edge as well as the cranberry color. So I went with these, and then to match, of course I have to match, I picked up the Lori embroidered table runner. So this obviously is a table runner, but it's in that same pattern as the amaryllis tea towel and stocking. So as you can see here, they're very similar patterns. So I just love that everything tied together. And also the cranberry color here in the winter plaid goes perfectly with the cranberry and everything else. Yeah, that is going to be our Christmas table setup. So this is the last piece that I picked up from the Magnolia line. It is the gilded wreath mirrored wall scones. I picked up 2 of these. I'm planning on putting these up here in the living room on each side of the wall. At night, it'll be super cozy with a candle lighting up the space, so I'm super excited to put these up. Oh wait, there's one more thing from Magnolia. And that is our tree skirt. So once again, went with a brass gold color and has really pretty etchings along it. So this one comes in, I think 3 or 4 pieces, and I really like that because it makes it so much easier to store. Okay, so that's officially the last thing from Magnolia. I'm gonna move on to Target. So the first thing I picked up were these trees. These are from the Threshold Designed with Studio McGee line. These are in this really pretty neutral kind of wood chip look, and I just really liked them, and I plan on putting these on my entryway table. Not really much else to say about them other than they're cute. Then I picked up this winter throw. This is also from Threshold Designed with Studio McGee. So it kind of looks like fur, and it's also really soft on the other side. There's definitely a lot of different ways to style this. And then I also picked up these really adorable snowman. They are made out of glass. So it's basically a ribbed glass with a little gold nose. But these are actually candle holders, so you can put candles in them. So I thought these were super cute, so I had to pick these up. And once again, they're very neutral, so they will go with anything year after year. I also love Frosty. I ended up picking up these little houses, so they do light up. And they're just so cute. So I got all 4 of them. They're all kind of different, and the best thing about them is that they were only $5 each, which is such a steal. And they're also very neutral. They have like this white glossy speckled look to them, so I'm super excited to style these. I'm probably going to put them up on my floating shelves here. I think that would look so cute, especially in the evening when they're all lit up. I'm so excited to put those up there. I do have a couple more things that I picked up from Target, and they're underneath my table here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab them. I'm just gonna grab one because there are 2 of them, but I picked up these wreaths from the Threshold with Studio McGee line, and these were a hot commodity this year. I saw them all over, so of course I had to pick them up myself because they have this really beautiful ribbon attached. So I'm planning on hanging these up in each of the bedrooms. I also might add some bells, and that's why I picked up this set of bells. I picked these up at Hobby Lobby, so I got a really good deal on them. Like everything was 50% off when I went. So I could either use a whole one of these, or I can kind of cut them to have them spread out a little bit more and be able to use more of them on different things. But these are the only thing that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. We're gonna move on to what I got from TJ Maxx and Home Goods. I'm just gonna combine those 2 together because they're pretty much the same store. The first thing I picked up were these sheets for our guest bedroom, and they're in this really pretty holly berry design, and they are also flannel, so perfect for winter. They are really pretty and also not too out there in the colors. They're very muted reds and greens, so I thought these were perfect. So I'm super excited to get the guest bedroom all set up for our guests this Christmas. So basically everything that I got from TJ Maxx and Home Goods were Christmas ornaments for our tree. So I do have quite a bit here that I will go through with you guys. The first ones I got here were garland, actually. So these are garland, but I'm sure you can use them as Christmas ornaments too. But these are by Martha Stewart. So these are what they look like. They have that really dark brass on the tops. They almost kind of look like pine cones, so I really like that. So yeah, I picked up 2 boxes of those. And then I also picked up this ornament set. This comes in a pack of 6. It's really hard for me to explain like what these are. So hopefully you can kind of see here the detail on them. I just thought they looked really pretty and rustic. These are the next set of ornaments I picked up. They are really pretty. They're that mercury glass again. So I definitely thought they would go well with the big ones that I picked up from Magnolia. So they're definitely very similar, except for this set has these like beige ones in them, and they have little speckles on them, so they kind of remind me of eggs. I don't know why. I think it's just kind of cute and kind of brings that more like earthiness back into the tree. I picked up these wool garlands from TJ Maxx, and I'm not really sure what I plan on doing with these, but I'll see if I can find a good place for them because I do think they are quite cute. I might put them like in the bedrooms or something just to add like a little extra wintry touch. So I picked up 2 of those. I also picked up 3 boxes of these glass ornaments. So these are icicles. So when I was growing up, my mom always put icicles on our Christmas tree. So when I saw these, I was like, okay, I have to get these. So I did. So these are what they look like. They're really pretty. They are like a clear glass and they look pretty realistic if you ask me, but each pack comes in a pack of 4. So I have a bunch of these to put on my tree. I had this sitting on my TV stand, but I did pick up this garland from TJ Maxx as well. It is the Aspen brand, and it is a 9-foot garland with the Real Touch cedar, and I thought it matched perfectly with the ones I got from Magnolia. This one actually lights up and has some little berry sprigs and pine cones on them, and I think they're actually real pine cones. But funny story about this one, I was in TJ Maxx and I was looking at this, but I noticed that the wire for the lights was kind of messed up. So I started looking at the other garlands, and then this lady walked up and she started looking at this, and then I was like, okay, if someone else is looking at it, that means it must be good. So I was like thinking in my head, I was like, don't buy it, don't buy it, don't buy it. And then as soon as she walked away, I snagged this baby up, and I'm so glad I did because it is so pretty and really good quality. All right, we are down to 2 more stores. So we have Michael's and Amazon left. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with Michael's. I only got a couple things there. So I picked up these Ashland hanging cedar and sugar cones. So this is a hanging cedar stem, and it also has some little plastic pine cones woven in. I planned on hanging these above our bathroom mirror on the light fixtures, but I don't know, I feel like this specific color is really light. Like compared to the Magnolia cedar, I feel like this is more of a lime green, and it's just really throwing me off. It might look good when they're by themselves, like in the bathroom. So I'm gonna attempt to hang them, but if I don't end up liking it, I'm gonna return them. So I'll see if I can make them work. So I just picked up 2 of those, by the way. And then I also found these decorative fruit slices, and they look pretty realistic. So this is them. They have apples, pears, and oranges in them. And to me, they look pretty realistic. So I picked up 3 packs of them. I'm planning on either making garland or hanging them in my tree. I haven't really decided yet. Yeah, that is all that I got from Michael's. I also just remembered that I had these off to the side. These are a velvet cranberry ribbon. So I picked up the 2 smaller sizes as well as a medium size and a really large size. So I can tie a bunch of bows and hang them on the tree or throughout my house. So excited to use these. Moving on to Amazon, I really didn't get much from Amazon. I just picked up a couple candles. I picked up these LED window taper candles. I always thought it was so cool when like you drive around at night and you see a candle in each window. I think that's like a really early traditional thing. So I picked up a set of 6, and these are flameless. They are super realistic. This is wax. They also flicker, so they really do look quite realistic when they're on at night. So I plan on putting these throughout the house and also in my sconces that I got, so I don't have to worry about burning down the house. And then for the trees, I did pick up these battery-powered remote control LED taper candles. This is a set of 10, and I have always loved the look of candles in a tree, so this is what they look like. They don't look too realistic, but I like how they have like the melted wax, and I really like the look of the wick. And these ones come with the little clips. So all you do is clip the candle in here, and then you can basically clip it onto your tree. And this moves as well, so you can angle it really easily. I've already tried it out on the tree and they're perfect. The last set of candles I got were these. These are a little bit skinnier and tapered, but they come with this really pretty gold fixture that has a crystal ball at the bottom. So you just hang it on the tree branch like this, and I just think it'll look really pretty. These also flicker as well, so I'm really excited to style these on the tree. So these are the last things that I got from Amazon. These are lit branches. They have a little battery pack here, and it also has a timer, which I've been having them on for like the last few weeks on the timer setting, and it works flawlessly. This is them on. They are definitely running low on batteries, so with any of these things, just keep in mind that you do have to buy a lot of batteries to light everything. But yeah, guys, that is my holiday decor haul. I hope you were able to stick through it with me. I know it was a lot, but hopefully it gives you some inspiration as well. Or if you just like watching Christmas decor videos, I got you. But I'm super excited to start decorating. I think I'm definitely gonna start in my kitchen first and hang the garland up and go from there. So let's go ahead and start decorating. So I just finished decorating our kitchen, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a walkthrough and show you guys how everything looks. So I did go ahead and hang up this little candle sconce here, and I think it just makes everything look super cozy. I did go ahead and add this nutcracker that I picked up from a local North Carolina Christmas market. He is super cute, so I just have him kind of tucked under there. And then on this side of the kitchen, I really don't have a lot on the counters, but what I do have is a new tea towel as well as the Christmas wreath up here. And I did go ahead and add some of the styrofoam fruit up there, and I think it looks really good. And then over here I do have some Christmas mugs that I picked up from Target. They're just sitting out there with my coffee machines. And then if we turn towards the kitchen sink, of course we have the hanging garland with the long bow. And then lastly, but not leastly, we have my favorite part of the kitchen. These floating shelves are definitely my favorite to style. And I'm not sure if I showed this when I was actually decorating, but I did go ahead and add 2 candles to the snowman, and I think it all turned out really good. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on to decorating the living room. So we just finished the living room. I went ahead and hung the stockings. I put some garland on the TV stand, and I decided to put these 2 trees right here, and I think it just really ties everything together. And I also assembled our tree skirt, but I still have to decorate the tree. I'm not sure if I will have time for that today, but I probably will vlog that as well when I get to it. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get to that because I'm really excited to decorate my tree. We picked up a real tree this year, and I think it's actually my first time having a real tree in my house, so it's really exciting to have one and hopefully a new tradition. But if we turn around to the other side of the room, it is looking very plain. I don't have any decor over here yet. I just have some candles laid out for the tree. I'm still deciding on if I want to get Christmas pillows or not, but yeah, I also don't have anything on my coffee table at the moment. I just finished setting the table and I really like how this turned out. So instead of using the gold napkin ring, I actually just layered the salad plate on top of the napkin, and I think I like how that looks a little bit better. I did try using the napkin ring and it just looked kind of weird, but I added this pine garland here from Magnolia. I'm not sure if I'll keep it there because I did buy it to put it above my entryway mirror, so I might have to just buy a new garland for this table, but I definitely need to add some candles or something because it's looking kind of plain, but I don't really have anything right now. This is pretty much what we're working with. I am looking quite crazy. I am really sweaty and I am out of breath because I've been moving around for the last few hours. It is now around 6:45 and I'm gonna go ahead and take a break and eat some dinner because I'm quite hungry. And then I'm trying to think what I'm going to decorate next. So I still have to do the entryway. So I may be finishing the night with that and then come back tomorrow for the tree. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, take a break and eat some dinner. So we have now completed the entryway table and I really love how it all turned out. I just want to say that I picked up these 2 wooden trees, the 2 snowman and the 2 deer from my local North Carolina Christmas market, so I didn't show those in my haul earlier. I really like how the garland turned out and I ended up putting these ornament garland up here and I think it just ties everything together. And then I added some of those magnolia berry branches to these Amazon lit branches and it just makes it more whimsical and I think it ties everything together. And on this side of the room, I have a bench here and I hung up this coat rack, but I have not gotten around to adding any decorations here yet. I may just keep it how it is since this wall over here already has so much going on. Welcome back. It is day 2 and today we are decorating my Christmas tree and I am so excited to finally get it decorated. I have a fireplace going on YouTube, so it's super cozy in here. But for this year's Christmas tree inspiration, I found a picture. It was either on Instagram or Pinterest, but it's a really beautiful tree. It has beautiful ribbon elements, pearls, and even some live greenery. So I went to Trader Joe's and picked up some fresh eucalyptus and baby's breath. So that's gonna look really pretty on the real tree, and just adding some more real touches into it I think is going to be super pretty. But I am also filming some Instagram reels, so if you want to check those out, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and start decorating my tree. almost 4 hours later, and I'm finally finished decorating my tree. It turned out better than I expected. Everything fit on the tree, and I was able to fill every little crevice so that it looks nice and full. So as you can see, the only lights that I have on here are from the candles, mainly because I didn't want to stress about having to put Christmas lights all around the tree. And I think I really like how this turned out anyways, because when you are watching TV, you know, there's not going to be a whole bunch of lights in the way. So if I turn the light down here, this is what it looks like in the dark. Hopefully the camera quality is picking it up okay. Sometimes I know it gets grainy if it's too dark, but yeah, that is enough light in my opinion. It looks really pretty. So yeah, I really love how this turned out.